Before analyzing any data, we need to load data into Tableau. So here you can see the connect option. There are various options like Microsoft Excel, PDF file, and so on. You can connect any type of source, be it SQL database, Excel file, CSV file. So right now I will be using an Excel file. So I'll click on Excel. This is my file. I'll double click and my file is loaded. Now these are the different tabs in the Excel file. I will be choosing the one which I wish to work on today. So it is transactions. I'll drag it here. And there you go. This is loaded in the database. Now you will see that this particular data set has information on different transactions by customers. It has the sales value, it has the SKU name, the country, the customer details, the status of the orders, whether they're shipped, resolved, cancelled, and so on. We will be building a very basic dashboard. So let's start. This is sheet 1. I'll go to this. I want to analyze the sales country wise. I want to find out how the sales has been performing in different geographies. I will select country and I will drag it to the columns. Now I want this visualization in the form of a map. So I will select this option. Now you can see there is a map and different sales values are defined by different sized circles. So the higher your sales value, the bigger the circle. You can actually change this. You can make this size bigger. So now you can easily see that most of my sales lies here somewhere in Europe. But the biggest chunk of sales, if I consider only a single country, it comes from the USA. And you can also deduce similar such things. We are present in some countries here as well. This is the basic sales by geography. Now I will make another simple worksheet, which would be sales by status. What do I mean by status? I will show you very soon. Now select sales, drag it to the rows, select status, drag it to the columns, and there you go. Now I want this type of visualization to be shown. So this is shipped. So we have the maximum sales value is in shipped status. Very little is in resolved, on hold, in process, disputed, and cancelled. I want this to be shown month on month. So I will select order date. I dragged it here. See, I dragged order date, but it automatically became year. I want to change this year to month. I can select this. And let's say I want the average of the sales value split by statuses, not the sum. So I just change the sum to average. Okay. Now I wish to make the good statuses as green, the bad statuses as red, and whatever is in between, right, as maybe yellow. Cancelled, I want to make it traffic light very like dark red. Disputed can be a lighter shade of red. In process can be yellow. On hold can be another yellow. Resolved can be green. This is how I have changed the colors. And I also want that the sales value should be seen in the labels. There you go. But it's a very big label, 51381. So let me change it. Click format, go to number, go to custom, go to display units, make it million. And I'll keep it 1 decimal point. Okay, I'll keep it 2 decimal points. There you go. And I can also make it a little bold. So format again, bold. There you go. Now I do not want the data for so many months. I want it only for the last 3 months. So I will filter out order date. I will drag it to filters. I will go to month or year. I'll go to next. And I'll select the last 3 months, the latest 3 months from this data set, which is May, April, and March. And I'll click on apply and I'll click on OK. There you go. Now I will create a simple dashboard. What happens is when you click on this dashboard, right? See, here it is. When you hover, it shows new dashboard. When you click on this type of screen opens. Now you select these size as automatic so that we can get the entire screen for making the dashboard. Now drag the worksheets which you want on this dashboard. I want both of them. So I will be dragging one by one. I can remove the circles. I don't want this in legend. I want this in legend. This will help me to understand which color is what. Now I want that these both worksheets or this entire dashboard should change according to country and status. For example, if I click on, let's say USA, then I should only be able to see both the sales and the sales by geography and the average sales by status for only USA. I think I will make it average sales because it's not the normal sales, it's the average sales. Now I'll click on this down arrow. I will click on the filters and I will click on country. Again, in this worksheet, I will click on this down arrow. I will click on the filters and I will click on the status. Now I do not want such a big list, so I will just right click, single value drop down. I will right click, single value drop down. Now if I select all, and if I select all here, I will get this. Right, one more thing that you should remember is, you remember we went to filters in this particular worksheet and then we selected country from here. So this country filter that you see is only applicable to this sheet right now. It's not applicable to this sheet. For example, if I select Australia, only this sheet is changing. This sheet, there is no effect, but I want both the sheets to change. And I want the average sales by status also only for Australia in this dashboard. So what I will do is I will click on this down arrow. I will click on apply to worksheets and I will click on all using this data source. Again, I will go to the status. I'll click on this down arrow, apply to worksheets. You can also use this selected worksheets option and you can simply check the worksheets that you want to allow the filter to be applicable on. Now, this particular filter will work for both the sheets, this sheet and this sheet. Now, the average sales by status that you see, it is only and only for Australia and no other city or country. Now, we have so many statuses. I will just click on the cancelled. We don't have anything. Disputed. Yes. So now the sales value that you're seeing here, this is the sales value for Australia for disputed status. Okay, this is the sales value and this is the average sales value. So that's all there is. And of course, this is just the beginning. You can do so much more.